Are you thinking of investing in Nigerian stocks or ETFs, but you don't know where to start? Maybe you've heard about Vertiva Griffin 30 ETF or maybe New Gold ETF, and you were wondering, what are they and how can I be a part of it? Well, don't worry, I got you. So in this video, we are going to learn a lot of things. We are going to learn what stocks and ETFs are in a very simple term. I'm going to walk you through how to open your account and fund your account. And I will show you one of the investment platform I think it has been around for a long time. So we are going to use it for the purpose of this video. And I'm going to show you how you can research stock and ETFs. And I will also show you a list of top performing ETFs in Nigeria based on last year reports, because this video was based on the last video I released and I told you about my dollar cost averaging, and a lot of people showed interest on how I invest in stock and ETF even though I have a low risk appetite. So sit back and relax. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use United Capital platform. This is not a sponsored post, but surprisingly I opened an account with them and it was quite simple and the customer service were very helpful. Secondly, when you go to a Security and Exchange Commission website and you search their name, you will see that they are registered. And thirdly, they've been around since 2002. That's over 2 decades. And finally, they were formerly UBA Capital, but now they are United Capital. So now they were affiliated with UBA. Although I have to mention that compared with other platforms, their fees are not outrageous. So if you want to read more about them and do your own research, it's up to you. So now let's get started. So what does stock mean? Stock means a small piece of a company. Like if you buy a stock, you are buying a small piece of, let's say, GTB, you get. But ETF is a different thing. ETF is like you are buying GTB, First Bank, Dangote Cement, Dangote Sugar, all those things combined in one. So that's the difference between stock and ETF. So in stock equals one company, while ETFs equals basket of companies. I'm going to show you how to open an account and then start investing, but you can use any platform you like, but for the purpose of this video we are going to use this United Capital platform. To open an account with United Capital, you have to go to Google and type United Capital Asset Management. Then you click on the first name that pop up, usually is United Capital PLC Group.com. Make sure you had the right website. So it's the same with for mobile phone. I'm just using the laptop so that the screen will be bigger. Then you click on invest now. So when you click on invest now, it will bring you here. So once you are here, you have the option of mutual funds, trust, securities analysis. Just click on stock trading. If you can't see anything, if it's blank, just move down. So when you move down, it will prompt you to open an account. Then here you will see login. It will ask you to log in to continue, but since you don't have an account, you click sign up. So once you click sign up, you can select, enter your title, name, your phone number, date of birth, just the basic things you use to open your account. Then once you are done, you click next. Just follow the prompt until you are done filling up everything. Like you can see here, you create an account, then you create a password. You set up your password. You set up your password, then you verify your OTP, then you are good to go. So once you have done that, you have to wait for approval, which will take approximately 2 weeks. If you don't hear from them, follow up. Nigeria now, this is our thing. Most times when you write an email or do something like that, you have to follow up. So they will contact you, but normally within that 2 weeks, they're supposed to contact you with your the CSCS account, which is your IDs, like your ID card in investing. So they will send you a number and then give you information on how you can log in and then change your password. Once your account has been approved and you are able to log in, this is what you see. Your dashboard will be like this. Their platform is very simple, it's not overwhelming for beginner. That's another thing. If you want me to also make a video on Stanbic stockbroking this thing, let me know and I will create time to do it. I use Stanbic too. So now you click here. If you click here, you will see list of accounts. If you have more than accounts, dashboard, certificates, your portfolio means the things you have, and then you have the option to fund your account. So to fund your account is quite easy. You see, and you can fund as little as 10,000 naira. So, and you can use the bank transfer, you can use a card. So what you can do if you want to fund your account is just you click here. So once you are here, you enter your details. Once you are done, you click pay. So once you click pay, it will bring you here. So here right now, now I selected to pay 10,000. So now it will prompt you to enter your card number and your card details. But if you don't have, if you don't want to use a card, your card to pay, there are some banks that you can use to pay. You see, you can use Access Bank, Heritage Bank, and a few other banks, even Kuda, OPay. You can use it to pay. So once you enter your bank, you select your bank or use your card. Once you are done with that, and you click pay so amount, you will get a verification code before you proceed. So once you have funded your account, then it's time to buy. Because you may have done your research ahead of time. So there are so many things here that you can check. Like for instance, the statistics. You will see the gainers, the top gainers here. You see the top losers here. And before now, you should be able to have done your research, which I'm going to show you very shortly how to do it. I'm going to show you how to do research. But then let's say you already know what to buy. You can just come here and you click buy. So when you click buy, you click this plus sign again. So it will bring the details. Here you have your account number. Here you have your the details. So for instance, if you want to buy equity, so the equity, you make sure the market segment, which is equity, is here. Then you click the symbol. For instance, I don't know what we can use, but let's say Dangote sugar. If I want to buy Dangote sugar, you see they say the offer now is the limited price is 41.45. So let's say we are buying like 100 units. You see, it's not even up to 5,000. So if in here you can decide to say if they did not fill it in, like now, fill it or kill it. So that's the order, like you are placing order. For instance, now this one is immediate or cancel. If they can't fulfill it immediately, they can cancel the order. Here is that good till date. For instance, now let's use this one. I say that I'm going to place this order now, and now say, okay, now I want to buy this stock, but it's good till date. If they don't fulfill it by, let's say, 30th of May 2025, then they should kill it. So once you are done, you are filling all this information, you click submit. So they will be in charge, they will be the one to take care of your stuff and buy it for you. Then another thing is, for instance, if you don't want this equity, you can buy a lot of things. This one is about real estate. This one is a growth stock. Growth stock, you can see their symbols here. These ones are the growth stock. Then this one is premium stocks. These ones are like Zenith and Zenith, UBA, MTN. They are premium stocks. If you want to buy ETFs, yeah. If you want to buy ETF, there are so many. Before now, I believe you may have choose what to buy. Let's say we'll go for this vet grief. This I forgot to mention that you need to know their symbol. For instance, the one I like this one now, vet grief, is vetiver griffin. This one now is vetiver griffin. So the thing is, if you need to know their code. So like this one now, Miro's NGS 30, which is the ETF that mirror 30 top stocks in Nigeria Stock Exchange. Nigerian Exchange. So now, let's say this one is 40.50. You can decide to buy this one, let's say 200, or maybe 100. You can be buying this, like the video I made about Naira cost averaging. If you have like 10,000, you can decide every month you buy this one 10,000 naira. For 10,000 naira, you can split it. You can buy this one for like 100 units, let's say 4,000 naira. Then you come here, you choose you can choose another stock, another, let's say equity. Then you come here, you can choose, let's say, let's just choose anyone, for instance, or this one, Cadbury. You choose this one. You see it's 38.20 naira. So 20 kobo. So now this one you can buy it 100 too. Remember, you have already bought one stock, like one ETF like that. You now buy this one now. So you'll still have some change left. So every month you will exhaust the 10,000 you invest, then you start again. Now that you have done this one, let's move on to the next stage. The next thing you need to do is to do research. The research is to go to a website like NGS Group, which is Nigeria Stock Market official website, or you can just Google it, Nigerian stock reports today, and their website will pop up. Then you go there, you check out the stock performance and everything. I can do another detailed video on this. I don't want this video to be extremely long. You can also go to Vetiva website. There you can see some information about ETFs. And then the third step is to research their performance. In the first 1 to 5 years ago, how have they been performing? What has been their return? Have they compared it with the same stock in the same sector? How have they been performing compared to other stocks? For ETFs, you ask yourself, what do they track? For ETFs that tracks bank, for instance, how have they been performing? How well have they mirrored the performance of the banks that they are investing, they are mirroring? What, as in, I don't know how to put it, but the bank that, because ETFs for banks, for instance, if the banks are not performing well, the individual stocks are not performing, the ETFs will not perform well. So for ETFs, you need to check their underlying asset. How well have the underlying the stocks they mirror, how well have they been performing? You see. Number 4 is to understand what you are buying. The ETF you are buying, for instance, or the stock you are buying, what business do they do? Like MTN does, they are into telecommunication. Dangote Sugar, you know the name already. Then if it's bank, you should know all these things. And for instance, if you are a Muslim that doesn't want anything that has to do with something that is not religiously, is not your religion, then there are stocks that mirror some, there are ETFs that mirror some of that as well. As for ETF, for instance, you have to ask yourself, what index group of assets do they track? That means, like, what stock or companies determine the amount they will earn. For instance, let's say the bank one, like I mentioned, if the bank stocks are not doing well, they will not, the ETFs for bank will not do well. I don't know if you get it. I don't know if it's simple enough. The number 5 is to check the fees and the liquidity. Some of these ETFs are not easily traded, and some of the stocks too, they are not easily traded. So you need to check the movements. How liquid are they? If you want to say, okay, I don't want to invest in this stock again, I want to cash out my money, how easy it is to sell out your money. These are the things you should consider. So when you have done your research up to this point, and maybe you've made your decision, you have like about 5 ETFs or 5 stocks you want to buy, the next thing you need to do is to check these things. So you need to check the daily traded volume, your historical price movement, and so on. If you want to invest constantly, you can read the news and keep focusing the news. But people like us with low risk appetite that invest chicken money in in Nigerian stocks and ETFs, we don't have time for the news that much. So, but if I want to buy a new one, for instance, I usually go ahead and do my research, then conclude the one I think is in the long run will favor me, because I don't put much money. But if you are the type that want to put much money, then you should make sure you research this. And I have to mention, no, stock market is not where, if you are like 50 something or almost 60 and you have a savings for your retirement, don't go and put it in stock market. It's very, very volatile, which means the price can go down and you lose money. So that's why people like us with low risk appetite will put small money every month, which is called dollar cost averaging. The dollar cost averaging means investing a specific amount of money in a particular stock or ETFs every month. So for instance, every month the 10,000, I share it between, let's say, 2 or 3 companies. or you can do 100,000, depending any amount of money you know that when you lose you will not feel bad and you will not sell it quick. So that's how it. So now let's move on to the list of ETFs and their symbol. The symbol is what you can use to identify them when you are in any stock broking platforms. So let's get started. List of ETFs and their symbol. The first one on the list is Greenwich Alpha ETFs. Is basically environmental and social impact focused. Then the second one is also, I has forgot to mention that this is their symbol. That's what you use to identify them when you are in a stockbroking app. Then this is their full name. Then like this one now is Sharia compliant. This will be very suitable for Muslims. Then this one is Maritime Growth ETF. It's focused on high growth Nigerian companies. Then this one, the number 4, focused on targeted undervalued stocks with strong fundamentals. Number 5 is New Gold. The New Gold ETFs track the price of physical gold. So if you want to invest in gold, but you don't want to invest in physical gold, you can invest in New Gold because they did well last year, by the way. So that brings us to the second list. So the second list, we have the Stanbic 30. The Stanbic 30 follows the, if you have heard about NGS 30, the NGS 30, the index of top performing stocks. That's what this one is all about. If you want to invest in 30 top performing stocks, you invest in Stanbic 30. Then this one to Vativa banking ETFs. So if you want to invest in banks, let's say banks, let's say bank stocks, but you don't want to start buying GT, First Banks, Stanbic separately, you can just buy this ETF and it will help you invest in. You will be mirroring the performance of those ones, which means if those ones are doing well, you will still get shares out of it. Then this one is vet goods. This one focus on consumer goods. That's companies that are producing goods for consumers. This is what they invest in. Then that's what they mirror. Then the number 10, this Vetiva grifting, is also, track the top 30 stock in Nigeria exchange. So the number 11 is is about bond. So this particular ETFs invest in Nigeria sovereign and corporate bonds. That's number 11. So now let's check and see how the Nigerian stock ETFs performed last year according to Nairametrics. So according to Nairametrics, you see the list. So you see that New Gold return plus 116%, while the SIML pension return 40, return approximately 88%. So if you go through, you will see it. Stanbic was just 33.14%. So you go through it, some of this thing may not be here, but when you go through it, you see that like this Vativa grifting, the rate was not there, so I couldn't add it. So there you have it. These are the return. Here are 4 beginners mistake you should avoid. The first one is panic selling. Don't panic and sell. The stock goes up and down. So if you are investing like the way I mentioned about dollar cost average, you don't need to look at it and see whether it's going up or going down. Then number 2 is stop chasing the hype. The fact that everybody is buying this company stock does not, or ETF, does not necessarily mean that it's a good stock. Sometimes it's just publicity. Number 3, don't ignore fees. No platform is perfect. You just have to compare fees with the platform, each platforms. Then number 4, not doing your research. You have to make sure you do your research before you choose and buy your stock. So investing in Nigeria ETFs and stocks are easier than ever. You can buy it now from the comfort of your home and you don't need millions. If you have 10,000, you can start. So it's not like you need a lot of money. So now tell me, did you learn anything? And if you have any question, you can leave it down below and I will try my best to answer all your questions. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and then subscribe. Thank you.